Hey everyone, it's Kyle here, and in today's video we're going to take a quick look at the Thompson Chain Study Bible by Zondervan, previously published by Kirkbride. We'll take an in-depth review, look at some comparisons, and show you a little bit about it. But before we get into that, I want to say thanks to all my subscribers, all those that have liked, commented, whatever you've done. In the last, I looked at the stats a while ago, or earlier today, around 28 days ago, we've hit some pretty crazy subscriber numbers, so I just want to say thank you to all those. I'm at like 105 now or something like that, but I want to say thanks to everybody that's watched and sat through listening to me talk about Bibles. But with that being said, let's take an overhead look and check out this Bible. Alright, so before I really review it, so how do you guys like this camera angle? For a while, I didn't know if I'd ever move over to this, but I thought it'd be pretty beneficial to the channel. Actually show you up close into the Bible, see what we're looking at, instead of just looking from afar. So let me know in the comments what you think about this angle. I really like it when I'm watching videos. It's very informative, so I like that. But here's the Bible that we're reviewing today, and you may think, well, Kyle, that looks a little different than my Thompson chain. That looks a little odd compared to what I have, and you are right. So I bought this Bible last year. I may actually have it filled out, and I do. I bought it last year in July 2021, and as soon as I bought it, I sent it off to Leonard's Book Rebinds. I've done a complete review of what they offer, and I've done a complete review of their company, and I will leave that in the description below. That way you can go check that video out if you're interested in getting a rebind from them. I'm sure they'd be glad to help you out. But so I sent it off to get it rebound in this beautiful red cowhide. So that's what this is. And I mentioned in my video of their company that I got it back and the gilding was damaged. I'll kind of let you take a look at that. But they were very kind and gracious enough that they did fix. They were able to fix the problem. You know, they provided money back or whatever. But they were very good in fixing what they had messed up. So I do appreciate that. But it's not really about the rebind and the outward that we're looking at today. We're looking at the inside of this. And again, like I said a little while ago, this is the Thompson Chain Reference Bible. Very, very popular text block for many, many preachers. I know my pastor has one. My father-in-law is also a pastor, and he preaches from a Thompson Chain Reference Bible every time he preaches. He loves that Bible. He loves it for study. He loves it for just everything. That's his go-to Bible, and he's used it for years, and I've been meaning to try to get him either a new one or rebind that, but stay tuned for that. We'll see how that goes. But this Kirkbride, as I said earlier, they previously published the Thompson Chain, and Zondervan, from what I gathered, had bought the rights from Kirkbride and is now able to publish the Thompson Chain, and so that makes it so much more available, really, because from what I gather, Kirkbride, they stopped making it. I looked for a while trying to find a handy size, and I couldn't find any anywhere unless it was on eBay and it was overpriced. But then it wasn't long, Zondervan started producing them, and I got me one. I wanted to have a handy size. I've had two Thompson chains, the regular size, and I wasn't a huge fan how big it was. So the handy size was just what I wanted for what I was looking for. But we'll get right into the presentation page. You see here, you see the size, really. Before I really dive in, I want to give you a good comparison if I could. This here is the Holman. What is this one? This is the Ultra Thin Reference Bible. I'm not sure if people are familiar with this, but it's a very good comparison. Here's the footprint. You see, it's a very, very good size carry Bible. If you want to look at it a little more here with the personal size Canterbury. And also I was going to show you the Allen 7 compared to it, you know, just so you'll have a good idea of how small this is. It's not quite as small as this, but it's a little bigger than your Allen 7. So if you're interested in that, those are a few that compare really well to the size of this Bible. So let's get right into it here. This is, the size is actually 5.5 by 8 inches. So it's, again, like I said, a pretty good size. This was the black leather soft, I believe, or black bonded leather edition that I had rebound. But here you can see the comprehensive Bible helps, the preface to the Thompson chain, analytical and synthetic system of Bible study. It's got all different kinds of study purposes this Bible does. It's got a very classic Old and New Testament layout here, and then it gets right into your text. And if you've never used the Thompson chain before, I encourage you to really get it. And just let me explain something here. Just follow along in the text, and it's got different numbers out through here. And what you can do with that is a chain reference system. So you can go to the back and search that number up, whatever number it was, and it can give you some good study helps. I love, it don't have a huge introduction to the chapter, but it's very, very helpful for that. It has your author and analysis, keyword, all kinds of good stuff for study. I love it. It explains some of the words in the margins. It keeps the text very, very free, which I love. I found myself recently loving that kind of style more, where the text is very free to read. You don't have to worry about, you know, things in the middle of it, but it's very nice to have it on the margins or in a center column. But I do like that very much. So the font size, excuse me, is 6.8. It's pretty small, you know, for what it is. It's a fairly small print, but again, you are buying the handy size, and this is what I'm reviewing, the handy size. So the larger size would be larger print. So there's that. I did want to show you something that I really wasn't a fan of, and this is just my review here. So I'll just show you this and take it how you will, I guess. But this is the red letter of the Thompson chain, and it's not consistent at all. There's red here. It looks very nice red, and then you may flip over to some pages, and I've noticed it, where it's very, very light pink. See, it's red right in there, and then very, very light pink. Not sure if it was whenever Zondervan bought the rights or anything, but it seemed like when Zondervan did buy the rights, the quality kind of went down some. And not to say it's not a good Bible. I love it. It's just the quality isn't where I'd like for it to be. But so that was your red letter into the New Testament there. It has a excellent concordance and index and things like that. I'll get right here to the end of Revelation and we'll show you what it's got. Comprehensive Bible helps. See, what I love, what I think is honestly hilarious is this. So, here is the size of your text. Just the Bible itself. That's the Bible. And here are basically your study notes hole right in there. So it's got a lot of study notes. It's got your basically a dictionary. It's got the 8 departments here. I'll show you. It's got the text encyclopedia, Bible readings, outline studies of the Bible, studies of prominent Bible characters, Bible harmonies and illustrated studies, archaeological supplement, concordance, and Bible maps. So it's got 16 Bible maps, and they are glossy. So those who don't like that will not like that. But it's got a great note section. I'm a big fan of this, but I don't use it as often as I probably should. But I do love notes. You see, I do have a note there. Let's see. Yeah, I've just got plenty of note section here. So, but here is the review of the Thompson chain, and I wanted to show you a really good comparison. I know this is out of print. Please don't, be too upset that I'm showing that one. But this is a Schuyler reference Bible that Schuyler made. I've done a review on this as well. I'll leave a link below, that way you can check it out. But the reason I wanted this is because of this Bible. I've seen, this Bible before in pictures, and it's the Westminster inside, and it's very, very similar to the Thompson chain. And I thought there's no way I'll ever get one of these. So what I did is I bought this one, had it rebound in a very premium leather, and I thought, it'd be just as good. So I got that done, and then I found one of these not too long after I got that rebound. I found one of these, and I may have to come back on here and do a versus. What's the best chain reference Bible? The Westminster or the Thompson chain? And I know the Thompson chain, it's got a lot of references, but I'm pretty sure this one may have it beat in the amount of references that it actually has. But I'll save this for a later video of a comparison, which one has the best. And again, I know this one is out of print. You can still get the Westminster, but it's not made by Schuyler, so that's just where I would have to stay. But this is the Thompson chain reference Bible. In my opinion, it is one of the absolute best study Bibles made. It's made for the common man, to where you don't have to look too hard to find something. It's made so you have your concordance here, you have your all different kinds of studies here. You don't have to go searching anywhere else, but it's all right here in this small Bible here. So that was the review of the Thompson chain reference Bible, the handy size by Zondervan. And if you guys got any questions, comments, feel free to ask below, and I'll try to reach out and answer them the best that I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed those kind of videos. Again, I've said before, there's more coming. I'm trying my absolute best to be more consistent on the channel, with job, preaching, all different kinds of things. It does hinder that, but I will do my best to stay consistent and have videos coming out weekly or every other week there. But that is my goal, and I have a few things in the works now. I just posted a video recently about the rebind that I got from Chips. Got another rebind that is in the works right now. That's getting done, and I'm very, very excited about that. Very, very popular, up-and-coming rebinder. So I will have his stuff featured on here, and I don't want to give it away yet, but stay tuned for that kind of video. And I appreciate you watching, and if you like what you see, consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless.